Hello, my name is Rita Dyer, and I'm the manager of broker operations for Maryland Health Benefit Exchange. This video is going to illustrate how to complete an application to become an authorized broker on Exchange. I'm going to present the guide. You have received the step-by-step guide on how to apply. For those of you who aren't necessarily good with reading step-by-step instructions and would prefer to see it demonstrated live, that's the purpose of today's video. For the purpose of today's video, I'm going to jump right into creating the account in Salesforce, and that's going to be your first step. The link is in the guide. The first thing you're going to click is register. You'll type in your information and you'll create a password and make sure you take note of your email and password that you use to create your account. Once you click submit, you'll be in the training portal. You will go into applications and then click new. You want to pay close attention here. You're a producer, so you want to make sure that you click producer. Then you click next. This takes you into the producer application. You're going to type in all of your data. If you have an agency name or a company name, you enter that here. If you don't, simply leave it blank. If you have a website, same thing, enter it here. If you don't, leave it blank. If you speak any languages other than English, you would click on the language and click on the arrow, and that puts it in the chosen side. You want to take special care with entering the information on this application, as the application data is what populates your profile on the website. So when consumers are looking for a broker, they're going to be looking at the information that you have entered. So you want to take care with entering your information. These fields are very important. If you are a broker who offers assistance via email, if you offer it in person, if you offer it via phone, you want to check off the appropriate box. If you don't offer it one channel, then you leave that box unchecked. On this side, you're going to enter in your NPN, your Maryland license number. Here you're going to indicate whether you're seeking authorization for the individual exchange or the small business exchange, or both. So each question is separated out. So you're going to select the appropriate drop-down. You want to take care here as well, because it will assign you the appropriate training for the type of broker that you are seeking authorization for. You want to make sure these two boxes are checked if you want your information populated on the website. And in order for your consumers to find you, these boxes must be checked. If you are a captive broker, you would indicate that here. If you are a captive broker, then it's going to ask you which carrier you're captive for. If you're not, it's going to skip over that question. What connector entity region do you work? If you are based out of Maryland, you may be based in one of these counties, in which case you would select which county. Otherwise, you're going to select statewide. Enter in your business address. Be mindful that this information is populated on the website. So we've had brokers who work out of their homes, and then they're surprised to realize that their home address is populated on the website. So if you have a PO box or something like that, you may want to enter that here if you are based out of your home. Business county, and that's going to be specific to Maryland. If you're out of Maryland, you don't have to enter in the county. If your mailing and business address is the same, you're going to check this box. That will populate those fields. If you're a broker that's based out of Maryland, as in your business office is in Maryland and you are interested in the Broker Connect program, you would indicate that here. For more information about the Broker Connect program, you would hit the I here. But if you are an out-of-state broker, this would not apply to you. Scroll down and you would enter in your work phone. Your business email. This may be different than the email that you registered with. However, if you are an individual broker, you will be given broker portal access. And with broker portal access, you will have multi-factor authentication. So if you want to use your cell phone for multi-factor authentication, where a code is sent to your cell phone, then your work phone here must be a cell phone if you're using it for MFA. If you want to get the code by email, then you would enter it, the appropriate box. You can choose both if you want, but again, be mindful that your work phone must be a cell phone if you're using it for MFA. There's an opportunity here to put in cell phone information for MFA if you're not using the one that you indicated up above. If you do click it here, it will populate down here. Again, if you've indicated that your email address is your MFA email address, it'll populate. Who is your cell phone carrier? We ask that only in the event that we have to troubleshoot with the MFA information. Once you've entered in all your data and it's all correct here in the application, you're going to click Save. And if you have missed any fields like I have here, it will prompt you to go back and complete it. All right, before you submit your application, please ensure all data is accurate and as you want it to appear on marylandhealthconnection.gov. If your MFA cell phone and email aren't correct, you will not be able to access the broker portal. Gives you the opportunity to click OK. And then it takes you into your application. You're not quite done yet. You're going to scroll down to the bottom. And the application requires you to submit some documents. The first thing you're going to be required to submit is your NEA, or your non-exchange entity agreement. That is a link embedded in the application. And it's going to open this document for you. Depending on your computer, you would print it out, fill out the pages as indicated in the guide. When you're completing the NEEA, you need to complete page 1 right here on this block with your name. You're going to read through everything. Page 10, you're going to enter in your details here. And then on page 12, you are the non-exchange entity. So on the buy field, you need to sign. On the name field, enter in your name. Your title would be broker, and enter in the date. Once you have entered in all of the information and you have either saved your form, your completed form, to your desktop or scanned it to your desktop, I'm going to save it for the purpose of this demonstration. Make sure that the document is in PDF, and you're going to come back to the application. You're going to go to select attachment type, NEEA, and attach your NEEA. We also require your Maryland license. This also must be a PDF. So you're going to select Maryland license, choose your Maryland license, and upload it. The other requirement is a copy of your errors and omissions insurance certificate. So you're going to select that from the drop down, choose file. Again, also must be in PDF, upload it. And then the last document that's required is the attestation. You're going to click on the attestation, read over everything very carefully, check the box that you agree, sign here using your mouse, your keypad, or touchscreen, whatever you have. Once you have your signature captured, click Save. Now you are ready to submit your application. All of your forms are here. You're going to come here to the checkbox, indicate that you are giving your consent to electronically sign this application and that all of your information is true, complete, and accurate. You agree that you're updating any change of address, phone, email within 30 days of the change. You agree that you've read and will attest to the attestations, and that you will abide by all applicable state and federal regulations. Once you click I understand, and then click sign, you are then ready to submit your application. Make sure you come in and do this step. You click submit for approval at the top, and then once you click submit, you'll get the notice at the top that your application was submitted for approval. You'll also get a confirmation email. If any of these steps are missing, you will not be able to submit your application. So it is important that you follow these steps to the letter. Likewise, if the NEA is not completed correctly and accurately, the application will be rejected. It is a legally binding agreement and it must be completed correctly in order for your application to be approved. And that is how to submit an application to become authorized on exchange.